Here we are in Game 3 of the first round in the Blade Balance Invitational Tournament between AggonyAchilles and Greek Iraklis. I'm playing as Syracuse, Iraklis is playing as Athens. I shall go over my army while going in well actually, I'm just gonna go in normal speed. I've got 4 hoplites on my right. I've got 4 pikes, 4 Tithurius hoplites, 4 thorax hoplites, 1 picked hoplite, and an archer unit. Greek Iraklis, we can't see what he has at the moment. We see a Tarentine cavalry unit that is about to scout the position of my whole army. We also will see one over here, and this unit is going to scout this forest over here. And I'm bringing a drop shields general. He's a picked hoplites, very good unit over here. So we will see that Greek Iraklis is going to scout this area and is going to reveal these troops as well, these 4 hoplites. We see some Thracian warriors over here. And basically what Iraklis has, he has 6 pikes, he has 2 or 3 Hippias lancers, we see one of them over here, and he has I think about 7 archers, 6 or 7 skirmish units. You can see that the Hippias lancer might get caught by all these hoplites. He has to pull back right now or he's going to get caught, so he's pulling back smartly. And we can see over here that he is starting to show more and more units, and it looks like he is shifting his complete army over to this side of the battlefield. And that way he's going to try to isolate these 4 units and kill them off. But right now I do see that more and more archers are showing out of the forest. So right now my thought with these hoplites, what I wanted to do with these hoplites over here is I want to soak as much ammunition as possible from these archers. Because I have the drop shields Syracuse, and drop shields remove all the missile block, I can't really afford doing drop shields while his archers do have a lot of ammunition. You can see right now most of his army is actually revealed. We see a lot of archers. We also see mercenary Cretan archer, 1 mercenary Cretan archer unit. We see some mercenary Thracian warriors over here as well. We see some pikemen. We see Hippias lancer general. And this forest is basically empty, though. There was a second mercenary Thracian warrior, and I saw it over here in the beginning of the battle. But right now I don't see it, so I'm kinda aware that there are more troops in this forest that he's leaving behind. So I'm gonna approach it very carefully. You can see that I keep my troops very close together. And right now he's gonna start to fire at my hoplites with his units. I'm going to be turning around deeper into the forest so I can enjoy the cover. But I'm getting basically showered from all sides. We have the Tarentine Cav firing in the back of these hoplites. We have this archer firing consistently in the hoplite. Well, the archers are, yeah, they are firing consistently. You can see over here Iraklis is just screening. Since all his cavalry is over here, I ran up my only archer over here, trying to bait some cavalry in maybe, but just mostly to get some shots at either archers or pikemen. If I want to win this game, I need to deal with the pikemen. He has superior pikes, and I need to deal with the ammunition of the skirmishers. I kinda underestimated. Oh well. Sorry for that. I kinda underestimated the cavalry mechanics in the Blade Balance. The Peace Lancers are actually very devastating even in the forest. Right over here I'm going to be isolating, this hoplite is going to get isolated and it will get charged by Hippias lancers very soon. Right now just moving forward, making sure that his archers keep firing on me. You can see that he's firing with 4 of his archers on my troops. He's using quick reload on the mercenary Cretan archers, and of course he's using his hoplites to make his pikemen to make sure that I can't get into these mercenary Cretan archers. We can see that these Peace Lancers are about to charge in into this unit over here, and it's going to be a devastating charge. I just had to take a screenshot of that. The Thorax Hoplites, the Hoplite is going to get wrecked. Lost already 20 men, 25, and this Peace Lancer is going to go around. He's going to pull out with the Peace Lancers, recharge it when this Lancer is going to charge it. So this unit is about to get sandwiched. Over here I'm just soaking a lot of ammunition. You can see right here, and I'm going to take another screenshot of it. There we go. And you can see that the kills are dropping like crazy. You can see that already down to half strength, and now it's most likely going to rowdy Peace Lancers. Actually going in with Stampede, doing a really nice job. Over here my Hoplites did actually get into the archers. This is very good on my part, but he's going to be charging in these Thracian warriors, and these Thracian warriors are going to get a lot of kills on these Hoplites, considering they got a good charge off. Also running into pikes with some of my men over here, but they're mainly routing because these Thracian warriors are actually attacking them in the rear. And these archers, actually very good for me, have lost 20 men, but I've lost a lot of Hoplites and basically gave 4 units for free for nothing. I only did damage to this archer. The Peace Lancers actually did only lose 4 men. We can see the Thracian warriors over here. We can see that I'm fighting with my archers into the Thracians, which actually turned around, so they're going to be losing a lot of men. Even though they have 30 armor, they have no missile block since they're turned around. And Iraklis is going to move them soon, but I can imagine he was busy on this side trying to kill these units without losing a lot of men. Back charging these ones in the rear is going to clean up these Hoplites, and right now I lost 4 units for free. So if I count my units right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got 14 units left, and Iraklis has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Still has 19 to 20 units left. He definitely does have the advantage in numbers. But a lot of those units are archers, and the archers have fired a lot of ammunition into the Hoplites. So right now, my main concern was to make sure that with the remaining of his archers, he doesn't kill my pikemen, because that's the only thing he has to do to win this battle right now. He has to focus on my pikemen. He has to make sure that my pikemen are off the field, and then he can just box up, and even with drop shields, my Hoplites can do nothing against a pike army. So we can see that he is firing into my pikes, and I'm going to be pulling back my pikes. I will pull them back when I move forward my 30th Hoplites, because my 30th Hoplites, they do have 80 armor. They do have a decent missile block chance, so it's better for them to actually take casualties than my pike. And right now, only besides the Thracian warriors, there is nothing really that can basically kill them outright, except for a double, like combined Peace Lancer charge, which will happen very soon with this unit. I did underestimate yet again the cavalry in this game, and this unit is going to get isolated and is going to get killed off for nothing. So, and losing that unit actually might have prolonged the game for like 10 minutes, because as you can see, the battle still goes on for about 20 minutes. Right now, my single archer, he's not focusing my single archer, and my single archer is doing a lot of damage to the archers. Not sure if well, actually, yeah, I think targeting the archers was a very good idea. We have mercenary Cretan archers firing into these Thurios Hoplites. Thurios Hoplites not losing a lot, and as you can see over here, this unit got isolated, is going to get charged from multiple sides by the Stampede, by Peace Lancers using Stampede, and this is just going to outright kill the unit off. Basically for free, they're not going to lose a single cavalry unit while doing this. So that is very bad on my part. We can see that these archers are out of ammo, we see these mercenary Credence out of ammo, we see these other mercenary Credence out of ammo. This archer is still firing, but it is dying to actually my archer that is firing at them. Although I had to reposition my archer due to the Tarantine cav in the back firing at the backs of my pikes, but because these 13 Cav have been firing against these hoplites over here, I figured they wouldn't have a lot of ammunition left, so I'm just going to use my pikes to kind of screen them off while killing one of his last archers that has ammo, although this archer is out of ammo. Only this archer does have ammo left. So I should focus this archer right now with my army. But hey, he's still firing at the 30 hoplites, definitely not killing a lot of men. These Tarantine Cav basically, well, not out of ammo, they're firing. Not sure if they will. That's a very cool animation. Well, actually killing nothing, that's very good for me. So right now that I know that Iraklis is out of ammo with his archers, I'm going to be bringing up my thorax hoplites and pikes very close. He's going to be charging into my pikemen over here. Not going to do a lot of damage actually. It was a really bad charge. The Peace Lancers might get caught. Might lose some men right here. Actually, I did lose a pikeman, unfortunately. Did I lose a pikeman? I lost 2 pikemen, unfortunately. But yeah, since he's out of ammo, I can activate drop shields without getting shot to pieces by these archers since they're out of ammo. So I'm gonna bring up my troops very close to each other. This is also very dangerous. You can see that Iraklis wants to engage as I'm bringing my troops closer to each other. So I'm gonna be engaging with this pikeman while doing drop shields on other units. So I do have 2 units that do not have drop shields. Though with the units that I have drop shields with these pikes, their pikes are down, I'm going to be engaging the pikemen of Greek Iraklis. You can see that the pikemen from Greek Iraklis do have 34 melee attack, while mine have 51 melee attack. So this is insane. I wouldn't say it's broken because there's definitely a counter to it, and if I didn't bring pikes in, just fighting with hoplites, I definitely would have lost the game anyway. But the pike behavior in the Blade Balance is definitely better, has improved. Let's just take a screenshot right here. There we go, we can see the pikeman from Iraklis dying there. Iraklis does have the pike advantage, so it's not that I can just cut through every pike unit. Definitely not with Iraklis, the pike master. He's very tough to fight. As you can see, this pikeman losing against the pikeman from Iraklis, though I am winning, however, over in the center. These pikemen fell back, are reforming the line. I'm kind of overlapped right here, but still getting the better end of the stick. I've got hoplites fighting in the front, but that's not very good. We can see that the Peace Lancers are charging in all over the place. The Peace Lancer is going to charge into the archer, but the archer is basically, yes, it was out of ammo. You can see the Peace Lancer charging into these hoplites, doing some damage. Also losing 4 or 5 men. These Thracian warriors charging into the backs of these thorax hoplites. This is a very good move. These Thracian warriors will be able to get rid of these thorax hoplites. Though these units didn't really have drop shields, so it's very good for from Iraklis to basically focus on that unit. We have a Tarantine Cav which is getting stuck between these 2 units. The Tarantine Cav is most likely going to die. The last pikes for Iraklis are getting cleaned up by thorax hoplites. My pikes are basically dying. I do have 1 pikeman over here. I have another pikeman over here, but the pikeman will definitely die. It's now gonna get surrounded by multiple units. As soon as the thorax hoplites die, these Thracian warriors will definitely either go for that side or will attack these pikemen. Attack these pikemen. No, actually I don't have pikemen over here. But as I said, this pikeman is surrounded, is cut off, and it's now basically going to lose very badly, even though they still had 100 men. Right now, it was 4 against 6 spikes, so I was definitely not going to cut through all of them. Right now, Iraklis is getting the better end of the stick right here, and I'm just attacking these Tarantine Cav. These Tarantine Cav will pull out, and that will end up with me attacking this pikeman from the front, which is not a very good idea. I'm bringing up my general, my picked hoplite with 69 melee attack, which is insane. And it is going to flank around and attack this blob in the back. Hopefully kill all the units. We do have my archer that is still surviving right there. Getting charged by the Peace Lancers. The Peace Lancers are exhausted, but my 30 hoplites will never catch up to the Peace Lancers. The Peace Lancers from Iraklis, 207 kills already. They have done a fantastic job already. Even the general, they all have a lot of kills and they're still alive, so they prove to be very dangerous at the moment. Exhausted charge without stampede into the backs of these 30 supplies is not going to do a lot. I'm turning around to actually fight a CP Lancer, but Iraklis is going to be pulling out. As you can see, he is losing some PP Lancers, but not quickly enough for my liking. Anyway, we do have archers firing over here. We have some pikemen left for Egypt, and some pikemen left for myself. The 17 Cav charging into the thorax supplies is not going to do much. We do have, however, a Thracian warrior that's resting and is waiting for the opportune moment to basically charge into some units. We have the last cavalry charge from the Hippias Lancer. Ooh, into the pikemen. The pikemen in a very bad engagement, but Hippias Lancers did lose. The general of Iraklis lost a lot in that charge since I turned the pikes for last minute, but it's not going to be enough. My picked hoplite, however, over here, basically destroying this Thracian warrior with the help of these thorax hoplites. So right now, I do not have any pikes out on the field. I do have, I only have hoplites left. And Iraklis still has some decent amount of archers. No, not archers, has some cavalry left. And now, this is the weird thing right now. Iraklis' general got killed. But his troops are not routing. These pikes are not routing. We have the archer over here and the morale not routing. We have the Thracian warrior not routing. I have a 30 supply that came back. I'm going to use it right now. I'm not sure what's causing it, because you can see that the morale for all of their units are very low. But they're not going to rout yet, and it's going to make for a very interesting game. So that's something that's really weird. Sometimes in Total War is that just the morale mechanics are kind of fucked up. Anyway, we have the mercenary Thracian warriors not getting the best charge at 30 hoplites. These 30 hoplites are wrecking the Thracian warriors, though there is a back charge with Stampede on Hippias Lancers coming into the back of the 30 hoplites, killing a lot of men. The Hippias Lancers even losing more men when pulling out. This is very bad. You can see down to 15, 13. If Iraklis didn't pull out, they would definitely have died. We have these Hippias Lancers with 28 men over here. That's also doing a lot of damage pulling out. The general already almost at 200 kills. Another pikeman for Egypt came back, and it's gonna go back into the fray. We have another charge from the Hippias Lancers into this blob. Another Tarantine charge into this blob, and probably the general that is going to charge over here. So that's just, like, you can see that Iraklis is just getting a lot of kills just by charging in cavalry into depleted units. But he has to be very careful with his morale. His units can rout every moment now. Every second. With every loss, basically, my chance is increasing of Iraklis mass routing. But Iraklis is not going to let that happen, and right now my main concern is Iraklis has 2 pikes over here, and Iraklis has 1 pike over here. So basically, you need 3 pikes to be able to box up. That's why I'm going to be pulling back here at first. But actually, I figured, hey, I can actually isolate and kill this pike unit, and maybe even kill the Lancers with that. I think the Hippias Lancers are the only reason why these units are still on the field, by the way. Because they're such expensive shock cavalry. We have these pikes over here, and because I figured that you can only box up with 3 pikes, I wanted to isolate this pike and kill it straight off the bat, so Iraklis can box, because if he would box, he actually still has a very decent chance to win this game. These hoplites definitely not very good against pikes. So I'm going to fast forward it a little bit over here. You see PS Lancers over here just standing. They're kind of resting. I wish I could rest my troops, but I cannot do that. We can see that Iraklis is trying to keep me some sort of together in like one body. And what he is going to do now is going to be very smart. He's going to be he's going to turn this cavalry over on this side, and he's going to be charging into this blob with all of his cavalry while I'm trying to isolate this pike. And it's a very good way, considering these thorax hoplites are very low. He's going to be charging into my thorax hoplites, doing a lot of damage with Stampede. He's going to Stampede with his general. He's going to be charging into these 30th hoplites. These 30th hoplites will just instantly get wrecked. We have another cavalry charge incoming. Iraklis will turn back with this unit as well. So he is just constantly cycle charging all of these units, making sure they're attacked in the rear, getting all sort of morale debuffs. and it's really gonna hurt. You can see that one unit for me has routed. A second unit will rout. These Thorax Hoplites will definitely rout once these 30 Lancers have pulled out of the fight. The General down to 10 men right now. This AP Lancer is now very likely to die in if he can maybe charge 1 or 2 more times, but this AP Lancer definitely has some charges left. We have the pikeman over here just going to surround it from all sides basically, and then attack to where the pikes are not facing. We see another charge into the Thorax Hoplites, and this unit, this little Thorax Hoplite isolated, is going to get charged by Tarantine Cav and then my EP Lancer. So this unit is definitely going to rout. And I have my attack order on the general unit over here, which is now down to 6 men. But right now counter-charging the EP Lancers. EP Lancers is definitely getting the best of it. Now the Tarantine Cav and the EP Lancers will just definitely pull out. Iraklis is going to charge again with his general, I think, I'm not sure. Anyway, the pikes got killed without any losses on my side. Tarantine Cav actually, no, Tarantine Cav did not rout. So I basically lost 2 very, very depleted units, but I made sure that Iraklis cannot box anymore. Right now he's baiting my Thorax Hoplites, or he's charging it, I don't know. He almost lost another EP Lancer, which would not be very good for him. He's going to be bringing up his spikes, and I kind of wanted to rest, but considering that Iraklis has cavalry, I can't really rest. Because he's just going to be walking his fresh pikes. Actually exhausted pikes, I thought they were rested. So I just want to rest my troops a little bit, but I just know that I'm gonna have to take this engagement. So I'm gonna be running forward. I'm gonna use my depleted hoplites to basically screen these pikemen, and then I want to squeeze through with my general and hit either of these units in the back to make sure that the pikes rout. Because if the pikes rout, I definitely win the game. If the pikes don't rout and I end up attacking them and he ends up recharging me with cavalry, it's going to be really bad for me. As you can see, I'm lining up for the big breakthrough through the center, flanking around with hoplites on either side. I should not flank with this hoplite unit, that would be very bad. This EP Lancer is lurking in the woods for a charge, so I just decided to protect the back of my units, making sure that I just have to, that these pikes just have to turn. Right now, pulling through, well, going through the little gap with my picked hoplites. My picked hoplites not losing a single man. Iraklis has to turn. I'm going to charge into these pikes, into the flanks. These pikemen losing a lot of men. I'm going to charge it with my 30 hoplites into the back as well. I shouldn't have done that, really. Pulling out with my general, going to see if I can kill the Tarantine Cav. The Tarantine Cav is going to charge into the back of my 30 hoplites. It's not going to do too much, I think. Actually, it does a lot of damage. We have the Thorax over here getting charged by a stampeded EP Lancer. The general also behind that boom. You can see that it's just... I just basically lost a Thorax hoplite for nothing. And these 2 units didn't lose a single man. However, the Tarantine Cav are wavering, if not routing. We can see that the pikemen are now in very bad engagement. I should have stayed in the engagement. I would have actually routed the pike, but I did not want to take any risks. So I'm going to be pulling out. I'm going to see if I can attack some other units in the back. We see that the general has finally routed for Greek Iraklis, but yet he's going to charge another time into these Thorax hoplites. He's going to be charging in with his pikemen, not in pike formation, so that they can directly go into melee. I'm responding to that by actually charging this blob basically, but he's going to be going in pike phalanx and he's going to shield it off. So basically I'm losing this pike unit for nothing. Flanking around, however, with my picked hoplite, Iraklis is going to be changing formation right now. I'm kind of sandwiching this unit right here. And this pikeman is now going to lose a lot of men. I actually should have stayed over here, but there is so much going on right now. We can see that this pikeman is wavering. I wanted to kind of attack it. My Thorax hoplite is wavering as well. The Tarantine Cav is most likely going to rout. And I'm changing all my attention to this blob over here, to this pikeman. And that is going to be the end of the pikeman. The pikeman over here, 89 men attacked in the rear. And being attacked in the rear in the blade balance is very dangerous. There we go, that pike unit is gone. But my Thorax hoplite is going to rout as well. And this is very weird. this picked hoplite should comfort this unit, but it is going to die, and right now it's kind of a cat and mouse game between the picked hoplite and the thorax and the Thurius hoplite actually. So I'm gonna be dancing around his pikeman. And Iraklis is going to stay back. He's going to play safe. He's going to stay back because the Achilles Lancers, they're so strong. One stampede charge into the back of one of these units, it can cause a lot of casualties that I don't want to have. So I'm sitting back over here. I kind of want to rest my units. Iraklis doesn't want that to happen, so he's going to send forward his pikemen trying to harass me. And of course, that forces me to pull back. You can see right there. Chasing the Achilles Lancer. If I kill the Achilles Lancer, I've basically won the game. I do have very high chances to win the game right now, but I just do not want to take any risks. Therefore, I'm chasing the Achilles Lancer. Right now, I'm kind of also running circles around the pikemen, and I could charge the pikemen, but when they drop pikes, when I'm like fighting them, it's gonna be a very painful engagement. Like all of a sudden, 30 men could die, for example. And the worst thing that can happen is if I lose one unit, then I'm dead, because you can't outmaneuver a pikeman with only one unit. But here we go, final charge into the pikeman, charging the pikeman from the side with my picked hoplite, and then charging back into the Achilles Lancers with these Thurius hoplites. The Achilles Lancer does have Stampede. Iraklis is going to be pulling out, but is going to lose a lot of men doing so. He is now down to 6, 5, 4. So this unit is 3. So this Achilles Lancer now can do nothing anymore. It's definitely going to rout. I can charge in the back of these pikemen, but these pikemen fighting these picked hoplites from the front. Pick hoplites actually winning the engagement quite good, even though they're just attacking them from the front. But I'm going to be attacking them in the rear. And that's going to be game. Pyrrhic victory. I lost more than I killed, definitely, in the beginning. But a very good game to Iraklis, especially these Achilles Lancers. They did so well. Anyway, thank you for watching.